Karen from Pachamama here. Just a usual preschool day today, getting ready, my 4-year-old ready for preschool. And it just got me thinking this morning how mothering is really a series of prioritisations, what needs to be done, etc., etc. And we can spend our time endlessly. There is so much to do. In fact, there is a constant amount of things that we can be doing. It's much like owning your own business, I think, where it's not like a job where in some jobs you can go to work and at the end of the day go home and relax. Well, anyone that has had their own business knows that that's not true for them, because normally you are doing sales, marketing, finance, human resources, etc., etc. And mothering all on your own. So there's endless tasks to do. You can constantly be working. Same with being a mum. There's washing, there's ironing if you do it, there's obviously feeding children, getting them to sleep, changing nappies, helping them with homework, etc., etc. Looking after their injuries, reading them books, whatever it is that's, depending on where the age of your children is, or helping them to read or getting them to read to you, so on and so on. But one thing I constantly think about as a mother is this prioritization. We can spend even 90% of our time cleaning and tidying our house, which is why I've done this video in the kitchen. Look at this. You can't really see a great reflection there. I don't really like, we want to get rid of this splashback too. It's way too brown. But anyway, I'm just showing you what builds up in life as a mum. And I could be sitting there cleaning that right now instead of doing this video. Or I could be sitting there cleaning that instead of taking the little cute video I took of my 3 playing in their kitchen in the playroom just then. You've just heard them shut the door. They're having fun, they're engaged, they're playing in their kitchen, getting a bit frustrated with their 10-month-old brother who wants to play, the 2 and a 4-year-old, but they're playing nonetheless, and I think they've worked it out. But I think it's why I'm talking about prioritization is we can, I literally, and I know that myself, I could spend my whole life cleaning, and there's some days when I do. I spend the whole day tidying up and cleaning up and resetting because I've just gone crazy, but there are other days where I just live in a cesspit, which is really quite disgusting. My 10-month-old has just had breakfast while I've been trying to make the girls, and you can see there his egg, his apple, a bit of sweet potato peel, because my older daughter loves sweet potatoes, so she's having that in her lunch because we haven't found a bread that is healthy enough that she will eat. So we're on to sweet potato, her staple. Anyway, that's the end of this little video. Here comes my little guy. But I hope that gets you thinking about where you are spending your time and priorities, because we can spend our time cleaning or we can spend our time cuddling, and that's the essence of it for me. I would rather live in a unkept house that is quite embarrassing to invite other people to most of the time, than have children who are wondering whether I love and care for them. And I know ultimately we want both. We want a clean and tidy and presentable house, and we want children that feel loved and cared for and are very secure and confident in themselves. That's the ideal, to have both. But I always think, if time is poor, and for me, I've had, a few months back at the end of last year, I had 3 under 4, so very close age gaps, children that need a lot of assistance, all of them, most of the time, highly dependent children. And so I've had to prioritize constantly, and it's actually taught me a lot about mothering. Is number one is, and I just said this to my girls this morning, 2 most important things in life are love and health. And that's what we try to go for in our house, even if we have to forego other things like a clean splashback.